I had what was without a doubt the worst cinema experience I've ever had in the last 23 going 24 years of my lifetime. And it wasn't necessarily because the movie was horrible, but that the people in attendance who went to go see the movie alongside me and my lady were atrocious. For those of you who don't know, I know my accent may fool you. I'm not Canadian, I'm not American. I was born and raised in Ireland. I moved to Australia, Sydney specifically. The people here, when I tell you, I was surprised at just how rowdy it got when I was watching this movie. And the thing is, I grew up being a Marvel fan, a DC fanboy, and guess what? When you go to those big premieres, say Endgame, Infinity War, people are yelling, people are screaming and shouting, not because they're being invasive, intrusive, obnoxious, racist, rude, but because they're enjoying what they're seeing. And don't get me wrong, there were plenty of parts of this movie where that's exactly what was happening. People were just enjoying themselves, you know? They knew the lines. I'm guessing because they saw the trailers. Personally, I avoided them because I wanted to be surprised, knowing that my girl wanted to go watch this movie. But I get it, not everybody is like me. So when Jack Black was on the screen for the most part, and he said like a popular line, everybody was saying it. Look, we even got it recorded here and there.
Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, the whole chicken jockey, yeah, that BS, right? That's fine. What's not fine is the people next to me. This group of 20 to 30 teenagers. They all looked like they were at least 14. Some of them looked like they were pushing 20. And in between this huge crowd of you not about 100 people, there were kids. Kids with their families, kids with their mamas, daddies, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters. They were all around me. Think about this. What happens when you bring kids to this magical little room where they get to watch a movie about a game that they love to play? They're gonna wanna interact. They're gonna wanna be a part of it, like any child would be. Like you weren't a young kid wishing you owned an Iron Man suit. There was a point where one kid stood up, just like every other rowdy person in there. He was yelling, "Steve, Steve," and what happens? One of these dumb teenagers stands up and tells the kid to his face in front of his mom to shut the up. And I know I'm making this sound funny, but when I tell you this pissed me the hell off. First of all, you're a bit too old to be watching this movie the way you're watching this movie. You pulled up with Mandem. He pulled up with mommy and daddy. You see the difference? Like I said, I do not care if people like to get rowdy at the movie. But the way they did it was just so rude and obnoxious. There were entire minutes of dialogue that I didn't hear because they were too busy conversing among themselves. I felt like I was Matt Murdock from Earth 2 because I couldn't hear a goddamn thing. But I got something for you that's gonna help you hear better. This video is sponsored by SteelSeries Sonar. I'd like to start off by saying that Sonar is completely free. You ain't gotta spend a nickel or a dime for this software. All you've gotta do is download it. You don't even need to own a SteelSeries headset to work the thing. Sonar offers the most precise audio tuning around for gaming, and it is unmatched by any other software. You can adjust your video game audio separately from your voice chat audios, whether you're using the ones within the game or a third-party website like Discord. You can even fix up your microphone sound quality, which could even make your drive-through microphone sound like it was made for voice acting. They're giving you an immersive 360 degrees surround sound experience on any headset that you own by using the in-game surround sound data, which will help you in locating your ops before they even know that they're being tracked. You will be just like Kraven the Hunter. No, not that one. Imagine you're playing a game like Marvel Rivals and the enemy team has got a Sue Storm. She goes invisible, but you can faintly hear her trying to relocate herself. SteelSeries can aid you in finding out exactly where she just moved to, just by using your upgraded hearing. This application can turn you into Daredevil, but you ain't gotta listen to me. Go try it for yourself for free, specifically by using my link in the description or in the pinned comment under this video. Download SteelSeries Sonar today to unlock the utmost professional gaming audio that the world has to offer. And thank you very much to SteelSeries Sonar for sponsoring this video. The only thing that this crowd did properly was before the movie. Actually, you know that part where they play ads about stuff? Yeah, there was a Mr. Beast ad. Everybody booed that man. You see, I like that kind of pettiness, you know, that collective group pettiness. Now, what does that say about Mr. Beast when not even the dickheads like you? It's really crazy to me that my main grievance about this movie didn't even have to do anything with the movie, rather than the people who sat there watching it. There was people that turned up in suits to go watch this movie. And I get it. I like to play dress up too when I'm going to stuff like this. Hell, I got a replica Stormbreaker, I got Wolverine claws, I got Captain America's shield. I'm finna dress up as Mr. Fantastic when it's time to go see Fantastic Four. But you know what I'm not gonna do? Cuss out 7-year-olds who are just trying to have a good time. And it's not like they just did it once or twice. It happened like 3, 4, 5 times.
But I'm gonna go make stuff anyway.
Stop talking.
It got so bad that one of the single mamas who walked in here with her 2 kids had to leave the movie early because they kept yelling at her child. The workers of the cinema kept having to sweep in. They didn't really say much, but their presence was enough to make these people shut up. And then we were able to get through the movie in the last 20 minutes. So let me tell you about what I remember and if the movie is worth watching. First of all, is it worth watching? Not really. Thing is, I don't think it was that much of a bad movie from what I could hear, but it just felt very TikTok-y. Like they wanted people to turn the stuff in this movie into clips. They were using TikTok references and brain rot. Like they know their audience, don't get me wrong, it was definitely the target audience that they hit, but that don't make the movie the shit. Like instead of saying killed or died, tell me, have you ever heard about this? Unalived. They used the term unalived. My brother, this is a Minecraft movie. Kids have been saying killed, murdered, deceased for years. As far as the plot goes, there wasn't really a plot. Steve, Jack Black's character, figured out a way to go to the Minecraft universe and he started building his own life for him right then and there. He had his wolf bring the cube that he used to get to the Minecraft universe, bring it straight back to his house and leave it there for safekeeping. The cube gets into the wrong hands and Jason Momoa's character, who they kept hinting towards being a pedophile, he took it, used it to get himself and 3 others into the Minecraft world, where they were literally just trying to keep the cube away from the pig lady, Malboja? No, that's from Spawn. Whatever her name was, they fight it out, you know, they squabble back and forth. There's a lot of Minecraft references. It was fine. There was nothing inherently too wrong with this movie. And I feel like adults need to grow up a little bit because look, we are not the target demographic for stuff like this. The kids enjoyed it. That's all that matters. And I didn't think it was too bad of a movie anyway. It was like a 5, maybe a 6 out of 10. And that's me as a 23-year-old saying that. So I know to kids, this movie was amazing. The villagers in this movie looked cursed. Like, damn, when I saw one for the first time, I was like, yuck. Some of the comedy in this movie did land, I'm not gonna lie. More of it probably would, if I could have heard some of it. But yeah, I wouldn't say to go waste your money on going out to see this. You know, they definitely made it so that it's the type of movie that you'd want to watch later, perhaps. But yeah, I would say to just wait till it's on streaming services and just watch it then. And lastly, to close this out, I hope I never have to come in contact with those type of people again. People who willingly ruined a movie for a bunch of kids, that really unsettled me. But hey, we can talk about it in the comment section down below before I make this video way too long by ranting about it right now. So like the video, subscribe, and share the video so we can tell the world about my experience, because it was not a pleasant one by any means. I couldn't even wrap my arm around my girl because these seats were built so weirdly. Don't forget to download your free SteelSeries Sonar by clicking my link in the description or in the pinned comment, and I will be seeing you. Take care and peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches going both ways. She gon' do it for these fans. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands. Fuck it up, stick it up.